Okay, hello everyone. My name is Ida with student identification number 421422-40. I'm majoring in physics with the Physics Education Study Program. Here I will make a PowerPoint presentation video about chemical balance to fulfill the assignment for Basic Chemistry Course 1 with the powerful lecturer Mr. Kostiawan Sukamto, SPD, MT. Thank you.
Okay, what does it mean, chemical equilibrium? Chemical equilibrium is state in which both reactant and product meet in the concentration that have no further tendency to change over time. In general, the equilibrium in a chemical reaction can be divided into two. Chemical equilibrium consists of static equilibrium and dynamic equilibrium. What the reaction at chemical equilibrium? Reaction 1. One-way reaction. One-way reaction or irreversible or no reaction reversible is a reaction that occurs at one direction and the product cannot return to back reactant. 2. Reversible or reversible. Reversible or reversible reaction reverse is a reaction that occurs in both direction opposites at the same time. 3. In the alteration reaction. In an alternating reaction, the product can turn into reactant, and reactant can turn into a product or into a reactant with opposite. 4. At chemical equilibrium. At chemical equilibrium, it just excitation of substance and the left and next to right. Okay, next, the alternating reaction. The alternating reaction is the net by two arrows opposite the direction of the reaction, forward or to the right, and the backlash or to the left. Example: it is known that water changes to water vapor is invertible, so the reaction can be written. Okay, next, a complete alternating. A complete alternating reaction takes place within closed system because there is no addition or expenditure of substance, release of heat or heat from system, use of gas format, and so. Okay, next, the alternating reaction. The reaction is said to be balanced or reaction balanced when 1. Alternating reaction containing substance dissolves that occurs in a closed system. 2. When the concentration of all substance is fixed. 3. When the rate of the forward reaction V1 equals the rate backlash V2. Example in the following equilibrium reaction. And 2 plus 3 hydrogen 2. At chemical equilibrium, the bonds will broken or formed as the atoms move back and forth between the reactant molecules and product. Chemical equilibrium is dynamic because even though the state isn't equilibrium. The reaction takes place at the microscopic level or molecule. Balance reaction. The dissociation equilibrium is a reaction equilibrium that decomposes of substance into another substance, and the reverse reaction is association or formation equilibrium. The degree of dissociation is the ratio of numbers moles dissociates or reacts with the number of moles of substance before dissociation or initially. All equilibrium constant. According to Goldberg and West, explains the law of equilibrium, the product of the concentration of the substance next to right rise to coefficient divided by the product the concentration of the substance on the left rise to the power of the coefficient has certain value at constant temperature. The equilibrium constant consists of 1. Concentration constant concentration dependent equilibrium. 2. Pressure constant equilibrium constant affected by pressure. The equilibrium constant will change if temperature is changed and remains constant if the temperature does not change. In an endothermic reaction, the constant value is directly proportional to temperature. In an exothermic reaction, the value of the constant is inversely proportional to temperature. The concentration constant is affected by concentration of substance in the form of solution and gas. If the reaction constant solid and liquid, then the concentration power of the substance is 0 because solid and liquid have no concentration. The pressure constant is affected by gas pressure. If the reaction constant is substance other than gas, then the power of the substance is 0 because the substance other than gas has no pressure. Unit constant can be adjusted by degree of concentration and degree of pressure. Concentration constant with constant pressure can be related via the equation for an ideal gas at the same temperature. It can be formulated. Okay, next. The meaning of the equilibrium constant. The equilibrium constant can show how far a reaction is complete. Next, values are determined by concentration or pressure of substance and the rate as the numerator and the concentration or pressure of the substance on the left as the denominator. And next, larger value indicate a reaction to the right, gas almost underway, complete or perfect, or amount of substance on the right is larger and the small left. Next, small value indicate a reaction going to the right does not take place completely, or the amount of substance on the left is large and on the right small. Next, the equilibrium constant can also be predict the reaction direction. Next, when all the substance on the left and right mix the reaction process to right or the left, the rates instead balance and can be with check the reaction question. Next, equilibrium shift. Equilibrium shift, Lee Coulter principle, explain how a shift in equilibrium. The shift in equilibrium does not change value of except the temperature of the system. The balance change the concept of shifting the balance. 1. The equilibrium is side shift to the left when the substance on the left increases or the substance on right is reduced. 2. The equilibrium is side to shift to right if the substance on the right increases or substance on the left is reduced. The concentration of the solution and the volume of the solution are mutually exclusive, inversely, and concentration can be reduced by increasing the volume of solvent, and concentration can be enlarged by reduce the volume of the solvent. The concentration of the reagent can be changed by 1. Change the amount of substance and of the reactant, or partially or completely. 2. Adding substance that can be reactant, so the reactant are reduced. 3. Adding water as a solvent volume booster. Based on the appearance of the substance is the reaction equilibrium. One, shift to the left if the substance color is next, the left is more dominant. dominant, a lot of them. 2. Shift to the right when the color of the substance is on the right is more dominant or amount. Okay, next. If the concentration of one of the reactant solution is the direction of the system and reduce the component and the equilibrium shift toward the opposite side. Next, if the concentration of one of the reactant solution is the reduced direction of the system is at this component the balance shifts towards itself. If the concentration of the total solution is inverse or volume reduce, equilibrium shift to the side was confident and small. If the concentration of the total solution is reduced or volume increased. Next, equilibrium shift to the side whose coefficient and add up bigger, not the coefficient summed are coefficient solved only or for solution system. The pressure and volume are proportional to each other. Reverse the pressure can be reduced by increase the gas volume and the pressure can enlarged by reducing the gas volume. Okay, next. If the gas pressure is increased and gas volume reduced, the equilibrium shift to the side with the small number of coefficient. If the gas pressure is reduced or gas volume magnified, the equilibrium shift to the side with the large number of coefficient, not the coefficient some coefficient gaseous substance only for gas system. Temperature shift the equilibrium by if the temperature is raised, if the temperature is raised, the system will lowering the temperature and equilibrium shift toward an endothermic reaction. If the temperature is lowered, the system will raise the temperature and equilibrium shift toward the exothermic reaction. Catalyst speed up the reaction rate because lowers the activation energy of the reaction. Before in addition, the catalyst speed up the forward reaction rate and rate. class, thus accelerating the situation balance, but does not shift change the equilibrium composition. Okay, thank you.